During the Russian occupation of Balaklia, these police cells saw unimaginable horrors. Civilians taken from their homes were held here against their will and tortured by Russian soldiers.
Здесь каждый отмечал, сколько дней просидел.
Anatoly Chutov is a 59-year-old businessman involved in local politics. For the first time, he's returning to the cells where he claims he was detained, beaten and tortured for over 3 weeks in August 2022.
И повели и вот сюда через это и в комнату на допрос. Ну и там начали, можно сказать, сразу бить. И у них эта машинка током бьет. И вот это сразу. Они одевают и начинают крутить.
Anatoly says that after he was given electric shocks, Russian soldiers pulled out a gun.
Вот так целятся в меня с ружья, в сторону отводят, стреляют в сторону. И пистолет в рот запихивать. А так они, конечно, не люди. Они ножик доставали, глаза, говорили, выколот, ухо вот так хотели резать, половые органы отрезать.
Senior police officer Samir Husseinov entered the cells soon after Balaklia was liberated. He says he was shocked by what he saw.
Коли відкрили двері до камер, то бачили сліди плям крові, які були на стінах, на підлозі. Інструментами, молотки, катували шнурами, дротами електричними, катували протигазами.
Major Husseinov says some civilians were held and tortured for having pro-Ukrainian views. Others were given no reason.
Я чув історію від чоловіків, яких просто на вулиці зупиняли, без будь-яких пояснень, без будь-яких причин забирали до цих катівень, де вони тримали їх на протязі 10 діб, а може навіть і більше, без жодних пояснень.
It's estimated that at least 150 civilians were held and tortured here at the police station in Balaklia. And the police say that this is only one of 27 sites in the Kharkiv region that were turned into torture chambers. And that gives you a sense of how systemic and widespread torture was during the Russian occupation. Australian lawyer Alice Jill Edwards is the UN's Special Rapporteur on torture. She's collated around 50 forensic accounts from Ukrainians who claim they've been tortured by Russian soldiers.
My view is that it's extensive. My view is that it's state war policy. These are not acts of aberrant soldiers who happen to be, taking advantage of punishing individuals through animosity and through opportunity. That's not at all what is going on in the eastern parts of Ukraine. It's quite clear that there's a pattern, that there's a state endorsement.
Dr. Edwards has written to Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov asking for a response to the allegations contained in her report, including over the case of Anatoly Chutov.
I have not received any replies to my letters of allegation. I've also not received any response when I did make inquiries. Part of my visit to Ukraine was also to check on the standards of care and the treatment of Russian prisoners of war. I asked the Russian authorities if they could provide me with information of names and other details of individuals that they believe have been captured by Ukraine. I also received no reply to those inquiries.
730 contacted Russia's foreign ministry for comment, but did not hear back. Anatoly is now a free man, but the memories of his time in detention still haunt him.
Самый худший момент здесь – это когда вызывали женщин с других камер, женщин, и их били. А мне на допросе они сказали, что они забрали тещу и забрали мою жену, гражданский брак, жена. И я думал, что это ее бьют, потому что мы не знали, кто тут находится. А женщины, когда кричат, сразу гробовая тишина, все камеры затихали и молчали.
Anatoly gave evidence to the special rapporteur because he wants the world to know what happened here under Russian occupation.
Я сначала не хотел никуда интервью давать, просто мне тяжело вспоминать вот это все. Но потом я понял, так как я занимался громадской организацией, я понял, если люди не будут знать вот этого, они будут воспринимать не так, как оно. Но это империя зла. Она идет не только до нас, в Украину, она пойдет и дальше, в Европу.
With nearly 20% of Ukraine still in Russian hands, there are fears that widespread torture is continuing in the occupied territories.
I have no reason to believe that the policy has stopped. They haven't replied to my request to send out to every soldier that is sent to fight that torture is prohibited and that there are no exceptions. I have no reason at this stage to believe that there have been any changes.